My name is Emily, and I've been in Nashville for 6 years. I've been at Midtown for something like close to 4. I am a Belmont grad, and I'm a nurse. And very recently, within the past couple months, I'm a nurse in the COVID ICU. I think what I'm here to say, more than anything, is that the light always triumphs over the darkness. This past year for me has been unexpected and difficult. I started out this year on a step-down floor and transferred to my facility's medical ICU. They were like staffing some COVID patients, and as things have progressed in the past few months, COVID patients are who I take care of now for the past several weeks. And I think what I want people to know is that the darkness is really dark. It is difficult to describe, I think, to someone who's not there. But I have heard the wailings of family members in the hallway as their family members are passing away inside the room. I've been the person inside the room holding their family member's hand while they scream and hit the glass because they can't be in the room with me, and I hold their hand and I touch their face because I believe that nobody deserves to die alone. In all of those things, my heart wants to despair. It wants to believe that this is it, that this is never going to end, and that the darkness has won. But there is something deep inside of me that knows that this isn't the case, knows outside of how I feel about it, knows outside of even what I think about it or how I experience it, that we have hope. We ultimately have hope because of what we celebrate this time of year, that Christ has come, that what has been promised has been, is being, and will be fulfilled, and that is our hope on this side of eternity. I think that if you had known me 3 years ago, you would have known how much I love eternity. I have a friend who is so faithful to remind me of how much I love eternity, and I love theology, and I have a Charles Spurgeon photo in my bedroom. And eternity is what I think of now when I walk into work. It informs my movements and my actions and how I process what I am seeing, because there is little hope, even in medicine. And I think that for the physical world, medicine is hopeful. It promises some shalom, some rightness, some part of what our bodies were made for. And that is one of the greatest privileges of my job, is being able to bring rightness through physical things. And I think that I can say more than anyone, maybe now, that hope, the hope that medicine gives us, only gets us so far. And the hope that we have in Christ is so secure. It is founded on something outside of us, and it is more beautiful than anything in this world. And I believe one day that we will feast in the house of Zion, and that all of this wrong will be made right. We had a family member pass away on the unit not too long ago, and I listened to them in the minutes after their family member had passed away, and they were believers. I had been in the room, and their family was Zooming them and praying over the patient. And I heard them after they passed, and they were like, he's not in there anymore. He's home. And Aunt Edith's cooking. Like, I bet he's eating her mac and cheese right now. And I think that that's what heaven is. I think that on this earth, we get tastes of what heaven is. This sense of rightness, of glory, of goodness, whether it's, medicine, healing your body, or a really good meal, Aunt Edith's mac and cheese. That sense of goodness and rightness is our hearts crying out for home. And ultimately, as Christians, that's where our hope is. That is, shalom, and that is beauty. And that's where we believe that we're walking to. And the reason why we believe that we're walking there is because Christ came and he lived and he died, and then he rose again, and he promises to come again and bring us with him. And I think that is beauty on this earth.